Have you considered using roses in your landscape? Well, today I'm going to show you some good choices that don't take a lot of care and will look great in your garden. I'm here at the Rosarium at Descanso Gardens, north of Los Angeles. Let's go check it out. You know, roses come in all different colors, shapes, and sizes. Roses are identified by classes. For example, they're shrubs, they're climbers, and they're miniatures. And these are the kinds that, for the most part, aren't going to give you any problems because they're easy to maintain. Shrub roses, like this beautiful Sparus hoop, are hardy in most parts of the country. Shrub roses grow quickly, they give you lots of flowers, and generally are disease-free. And to top it off, they require very little pruning. So, if you want low maintenance, these are the roses for you. There are two kinds of climbing roses you can use. There are climbers and there are ramblers. Climbers, like this iceberg here, have larger flowers, and ramblers have smaller flowers in larger clusters. Now, this iceberg has been trained up onto this half arch. I think it looks great. And it's a really good way to use vertical space in your garden. And of course, climbing roses work really well on fences too. Now, I have to talk to you about miniatures. Now, in addition to growing them in containers, try planting them in with your perennials or even in an herb border. As you can see, roses look stunning with other plants around them, and they really can help you add that color you're looking for to your garden. Now let's talk about planting and care. The best time to plant roses is in the fall or early spring when you can get bare root plants. Now these will settle in with the least amount of shock, giving you maximum bloom in less time. If you live in an area where the temperature rarely gets below 20 degrees, then winter planting is best. But if you miss bare root planting time, don't worry, because you can plant potted roses up until early summer. And the advantage with container-grown roses is that a lot of times you can actually see your rose in bloom when you buy it. Today, I'm going to plant a container rose. The first thing you want to do is find a location that gets at least 6 hours of sun a day. Take your shovel and dig a hole. You'll want to dig the hole at least twice as big as the root ball. That way the roots have plenty of room to spread out. And you'll want to amend the soil with some compost or a planter mix that you can get at your garden center. And for this 5-gallon container, I'm going to add about 4 shovelfuls of planter mix. You want to make sure you mix in the amendment with the native soil. Next, you want to take the plant out of the container and gently loosen the soil around the root ball. Backfill the hole with the original soil. You want to gently firm in the soil around the plant. And a good tip here is to make a watering well. That'll keep the water from running away, keep it where you want it. And you do want to give this a good soaking. Deadheading your roses, and that just means cutting off the dead blooms, will encourage the rose to keep producing new blossoms. Don't be afraid to use roses in your landscape because they really are tough plants, and check with your local garden center or nursery and they can recommend ones that are good for your area.